Ringrose Park. The first of our two games to be called this afternoon, this morning in fact. This is the 2024 Central West Open Men's Silver Grand Final between the Guildford Owls and the Merrylands Rams. And Guildford come into this Grand Final today undefeated. Played the 10 games throughout the season and won all of those. And then came through the final series. Didn't play week one as minor premiers. They were winners over East Hills in week 2 and had last week off. So they haven't played a lot of football in the last month, but Guildford come into this game as the clear favourites after being dominant. In saying that, the Rams have only tasted defeat on one occasion throughout the season and also drew one match from their 9 games this year. They were due to take on Guildford in round 6 this year, but it was a washout. The only loss the Rams suffered was at the hands of Mounties back in round 12. They had a draw with East Hills in round 13, so a couple of tough weeks. They then also lost in the first week of the finals 18-16 to East Hills, but they bounced back with a tough win over Layla Park. And then last week bounced back into the East Hills after they were beaten by Guildford and put them away quite comfortably, 30 points to 10. Referees for today's game, Bailey Clark. Touch judges, Liam O'Brien, Kieran Palmer, and the in-goal assistants will be Jacob Dean and Lachlan Smith. The under-13 boys have just played in their grand final. The Owls were successful in that one over Greystone, so the Guildford boys will welcome their men's silver team out onto the field. We can already see the Rams out there as the Guildford side come out onto the field, led by Jimmy Tongamoa, their captain, also their Jai Brown. And this should be a very good game of rugby league. 35 minutes each way. And just clearing up for Guildford this morning, Sir Edward, Saad Masawi, Salini Lavulo and Nicholas Murphy miss out. And for Merrylands, there's no Mark Vanella today, and Jared Markovina is also missing. So the referees heading out onto the field. You can see the skipper for Guildford, Tongamoa, here closest to us on the sideline. Not too much of a breeze to speak of. And Mafu will get us underway. So, a few photos being taken. Referee getting set to get us underway. Only a couple of minutes late with all the festivities after the under-13 boys. And we're just about set to go in this grand final of the men's silver. The open men's. Guildford, very, very strong support base, having gone round in the previous game, and plenty of people coming into Ringrose Park. This should be a really good game of football. The referee just waiting for the all clear. Both teams warmed up on the cricket oval next door to Ringrose. They were very close to one another, eyeing one another off and getting set to go. As there we have it, referee blows time on, and it's going to be the Rams who are asked to have the ball for the first set of 6. And Yunez is the first one to be tackled for Merrylands. Not much ground being made in the first couple of tackles as the Rams look to come through the middle. Both sides will be looking to play structured league in the first 10 minutes or so. They go for an early kick. And Mafu gets it for the Owls. He comes to the defence and put the ball down. It's a bad mistake. Merrylands get their chance. They're going to set up 30 metres out from the Owls line. And going in to pick the ball, George Sayoun will call the play, letting his back line know what he wants. Fred Tafu getting into the second row. But George Sayoun will feed the scrum. And straight away, they're out to Tuifua. And he's inside the 30 on tackle 1. Dummy half is Lanyon. And he finds one of his big forwards as they push towards the right-hand side. Coming back towards the centre is Pese. And he's inside the 10 before he's finally brought to ground. Pressure on the Owls in the early stages. Lanyon into dummy half. They come out to Sayoun. Short ball to Tuifua. And Tuifua's tackled inside the 10. One pass off the ruck is Lanyon. He's got coming through on the angle is Orlando Massey. And he's just brought down Manassi. So the Owls have forced the mistake. Head pats all round. First chance to the Merrylands Rams, and unfortunately, big Orlando Manassi hit the ball at speed and put the ball down. So, what have Guildford got? First time they had the ball, Mafu puts it on the ground. And now, we're going to see Tongamoa feed the scrum. You'd think that Paulie, the fullback, would want to get his hands on the ball again pretty quickly and try and get rid of the nerves. Straight away, Guildford looking to Funaki off the scrum. And here goes Paulie. Made the mistake with his first touch, but he's held onto the ball there. Come back towards the centre. And this time they find Seve. And he's up towards the 40 before he's tackled. The ball's gone backwards. It's been scooped up. Away goes Kabuma. No, he's going to get there. Yes, try. Mataika Jabumba. What a try. Ball goes over the shoulder. And the Rams, with Mataika Jabuma on the spot, picked it up. They came across in cover, the Owls, but he had too much speed and then slid the last 45 centimetres to get there, and in the corner is Mataika Jabuma. And it's the Rams taking an early lead, 4-0.
Let's go, boy! Try to Merrylands on the 12, Mataika Jabuma. Score is Merrylands score.
And now we'll see Jessesi Lanyon, who is the leading try and point scorer in the competition. We're going to get a fantastic view of this. He's taken the ball back 23 metres, right on the touch line. Well, the Owls look to have done everything right in that set of 6. They tried to go second phase play over the shoulder, and Mataika was all over that. Jabuma picked it up, slid over. And great start for the Rams. So, Lanyon. Jessesi, the right footer. The crowd's into him. And it's going to go away to the left. So, after just over 5 minutes of play, it's the Rams 4 leading the Owls 0. And the Owls, they've had the ball on 2 occasions and they've put the ball down twice. Coach Elvin Brown, he'd be hoping that they can get a little bit of confidence with a couple of solid sets of 6. Jimmy Tongamoa will get us back underway. He's looking to go deep. And the ball just takes a wicked bounce. But trying to make some ground is Tuifua. Tuifua tackled just outside the 10. And starting to muscle up now, the Owls. Big hit by Chris Jackson. Also in there was Futu. And this is Tim Smith. He's up to the 30. Well, now head out one pass further. And Manassi gets up towards the 40. They look to kick early. They've still got a tackle up their sleeve, but George Sayoun says, let's get out of here. We've had a great start. Let's see what the Owls can do with it. And Mafu takes the ball. And he's got to close to the 30 before he's brought down on tackle 1. This time it's Sene. And Tanari Sene still going. Good run. Gets his side on the front foot. 5 metres short of halfway on tackle 2. Back towards the centre is Futu. And he's up over halfway, gets the ball away. Some second phase coming as Tongamoa is 30 metres out when he's brought to ground. Into dummy half will go Vesicula. They'll go to the left on the short side. The scheming halfback, Jai Brown, still going. Got some support. One pass back through the middle. He's through. Seve! In under the posts. Light on his feet. Really good play from Jai Brown. Just kept the ball alive and found Seve running through the middle. And we might have an entertaining game on our hands. Try to Guildford.
13, Jacob Pursued, score is Merrylands 4.
And strong try. So it's Guildford 4, Merrylands 4. And Manifo Seve for Guildford. And Jai Brown's going to have the shot. So right in front, should throw this one over. And Guildford have found their feet in this final after being rocked with the early try to Jabuma.
Try scorer is number 13, Manifo Seve.
And Jai Brown converts. So Guildford 6, leading Merrylands 4. And we've still got 26 minutes to go in this first half.
Guildford conversion successful by number 7, Jai Brown. Score is
There are some concerns for Merrylands. First time Guildford get down into their end and all of a sudden it's game on, and they looked as though they were going to be very tough to stop. A couple of late passes. The Rams are unable to stop that second phase play, and that's going to be a concern for Coach Saman. All right, let's see what Guildford can do with the ball again. As the ball goes down deep, it's going to hit the ground. It's heading towards the touch-in goal, but it has been picked up. And big, strong run by Senet. Gets to his feet. That looked close to forward, but the referee's going to let them get away with that one as Jackson rolls up over the 20 and really getting some quick play the balls here. The Rams have got to try and slow this down because the Owls are starting to get a roll on. They come the short side to Tongamoa. Tongamoa's got some support in Fotu. They get the ball out to Ravovo. And he's tackled just into Rams territory as they head back to Fotu. And he's tackled 35 out on last tackle. Ball goes to Tongamoa, who puts the ball up in the air. There's chasers coming through. It's taken by Brown. He's got support on the outside. He's calling him back on the inside and trying to score. Will he get there? I think he will. Akawola. Wow, what a reply by the Guildford Owls. They were able to field the kick. Jai Brown, he had support on the outside, and Bill Akawola back on the inside was able to score, and all of a sudden Guildford, they trailed early, but now After just 10 minutes of play, they lead 10 points to 4. Fantastic play from Jai Brown, playing in what he sees in front of him. Went to the left, called Bill back on his inside, and Akawola scores. Great start for the Guildford Owls. And tougher kick for Jai. We look to see the first of our changes, with Arthur Tuakalau coming on for Guildford. Big Artie will be looking to get involved in this first set of 6 that he's on the field. Loves the action. So what can Jai do? He's 10 metres in from touch. He's taken the ball back 21. Has a good long look at the sticks. Got some nice height on it. Referees wave it away. So, with 22 minutes, or more than 22 minutes to go in this first half, it's Guildford 10 leading Merrylands 4. Real concerning signs for the Rams. That kick went up. There weren't too many that wanted to get there. Fullback couldn't. And it was a simple case of numbers out on the left-hand side for the Owls. So Sayun will get us underway. Let's see what big Tuakalau can do now that he's just come onto the field. As straight into the defensive line go Guildford. And Artie taking the first hit up, no surprise. They'll go the short side, and this time it's Tapuai. He gets the ball away. Oh, gee, there's some open play here. Guildford running right through the middle of the field. Into dummy half goes Vesicula. Comes to Brown. Back on the inside to Seve. And he's up towards halfway. As they come to Tongamoa. And he's put the ball down. Not great service from acting half. And Jimmy can be forgiven for that one, the skipper. Ball up above his head. You'd expect Jimmy to swallow that, but with the pressure of the Rams' defence coming forward, he's put the ball down. So, that's George scheming from the base of this scrum. They've got Lanyon out there. So, Sayun goes to Lanyon. Cut out pass. Get the ball wide up. Breaks one. Still going. And brought to ground is Sayun, Malad. Well, they've got the ball away. Lanyon comes to Brown and he's stolen it. Brown's away. Does he have the pace? He's still going. 10. He's going to get there, is he? He will. What a play by Jai Brown. Heads up football. And Jai Brown steals the ball and then streaks 50 metres to score. And it is a walk in the park for Guildford after only 15 minutes. They lead 14-4 with a kick to come. And Jai will get a chance to catch his breath and try and add the extras. Well, Merrylands just shooting themselves in the foot. They went to the right from the scrum. It looked as though Malad Sayun would go to ground, but he got the pass away to Jessesi Lanyon, and then Lanyon was just pilfered. Someone called the police. Jai Brown's stolen it. And now he's sucking in the big ones. So he's still trying to get the oxygen back in the lungs. So 14-4. Keeping in mind that the Rams scored first when Mataika Jabuma scored in the corner. And now Jai Brown will try and convert his own try. Didn't make it too easy for himself. Didn't have the legs on the last kick from a similar position. He's had to go out a little bit wider this time. 22 metres out. Jai moves in. Better kick this time. Oh, waved away. So, 3 tries in the first 20 minutes to Guildford. And they lead 14-4. They look the fresher side. They didn't play last week. They had the week off after securing their spot in the grand final in week 2 of the finals. And of course, being the minor premiers, they didn't play week 1 either. So really, they've only had the 1 game in the last month. So they look shell-shocked, Merrylands. What have they got? As the ball goes down deep. And this time, it's Sene who's hit in a very strong tackle. They get the ball out to Tua Kalau. And he's up to the 30. They need to slow the play the balls down, Rams, because the Owls, they're just running through the centre. And this time it's Seve. And he's up to the 40. Quick play the ball again. They come out wide. And the ball goes over the top. And a good chase. They're going to look for a 40-20. Paulie Mafu. Yep. They'll get the ball again here, Guildford. Well, the Rams, they're very slow to turn around and get back into a defensive pattern. They're calling a play as well. Look out. There's a cooler, very vocal. Trying to get his forwards arranged. So too Tongamoa. He's telling them all where he wants them. But a huge kick in under the circumstances. They lead by 10 and this could soon go up in another 6. So Vesicula gets the ball out to Fotu. And he's only 10 metres out when he's brought to ground. Looking for a quick play the ball. Vesicula gets the ball out to Tongamoa. He gets it out to Tua Kalau. And he's brought to ground. What have they got? He's trying to get a penalty, Arthur. He's been told to go back 2 steps and play it. Dummy. They go to the left. Oh, fullback. He's too good. He's too fast. He's too quick. And Mafu. Well, he deserved that. He put the kick through for the 40-20. Simple catch and pass. And with a player around his legs, Paulie was able to reach out and score. And it is one-way traffic in this men's open silver grand final. 18-4 with a kick to come. And one of the easier kicks of the afternoon for Jai. Well, Merrylands, they didn't touch it between those 2 tries, the last 2. It's been tough ever since Josesi Lanyon had the ball stripped and Jai Brown ran 55 to score. That made the score 14-4. And all of a sudden, a 40-20 thanks to Paulie Mafu. And then he crashes over to stretch it out to 18-4 with this kick to come. Still got 15 minutes to go in the first half. They're racing the clock, the Owls. So Jai moves in. Better kick that time. Oh, hits the post. Oof. So it's 4 tries to 1. And the only thing keeping Merrylands in the game is Jai Brown's boot, because he's got 1 from 4. But it's a slow walk back for the Rams. To be fair, they haven't had a lot of possession. A couple of mistakes early from the Owls gave the Rams something to get excited about early. But since then, the Owls have dominated. Big physical team, Guildford. All right. They're coming to the left-hand side this time. And Guildford, away they come again. And he's dropped the ball. So a chance now for the Rams to get back. Chris Jackson putting the ball down. So Tui Fua goes into dummy half. And he comes to the short side. Tui Fua is tackled. What's Lanyon got for us? He heads back towards the centre, gives it to Smith. Smith has support. And that's Williams. He's only 3 metres out. Lanyon into dummy half again. 1 pass off the ruck is Saman, and he's tackled. They head out to Lanyon. Cut out pass, look out! Jai Brown again! Can he get there? They're coming across quickly. Oh, Jai Brown starting to climb those stairs. Can he get there? No, just pulled down. Where's his support? It'll take them 2 seconds to get to him. It's a slow old play, the ball. 1 pass off the ruck. The ball comes across to Funaki, and Funaki will go in under the posts. Is he going to put the ball down? Yes, he will. Wow. They are absolutely carving up. Well, Josesi Lanyon will have dead set nightmares about Jai Brown. He's had the ball stripped from him for a try, and he's thrown an intercept that saw Brown race away and was tackled only metres short of the line. They had no numbers back, the Rams, and, well, 1 pass off the ruck. It was Funaki, Philo Funaki going in. And, wow, 22-4. Well, Jai should kick this one. No, they've decided to give Jai a break. He's still catching his breath on the far side of the field. Changing kickers. And this time it's going to be Vili Ravovo who will have the shot. Well, to be fair, there's probably 95% of the players out there that would be able to slot this one. So, Vili. Oh, this could get real nasty. The Owls absolutely carving up. Referee calls time off. Don't do it to the Rams. Let the clock run. Ravovo stabs at it, but adds the extras. 24-4. We've only been playing 24 minutes. So at the moment, the clock just in front. Well, what can the Rams do to get back in this game? You'd think they'd have to score before half-time. Try and stem the bleeding a little bit. But another slow walk back for the Rams towards halfway. And if body language tells you anything, the Owls are not finished yet. As the ball goes down deep. And again, it's Jackson. He's through. Oh, look out. He gets the ball away to Ravovo. He's going towards the sideline. Looked as though he fell awkwardly, but we're going to have a knock on, a little bit of push and shove. Well, they're all over George Sayoun. Little bit of push and shove. Tim Smith in there. I don't know why the Owls want to get involved. They're 20 points in front on the scoreboard. pretty good comeback if any of the Rams want to get lippy. The boys have shook hands. No, Tim Smith's still in there. Don't know if that was a handshake. But Chris Tapuai was keen to go on with it. And this might be a fun set of 6. First off the scrum. So, 24-4. 8 minutes 40 to go in this first half. George is going to feed the scrum. And big strong defence from Seve. Lanyon comes back to the left. Big strong hit on Williams. And Williams is finally brought to ground by 3 Owls. Lanyon again. This time finds Boudol. And he's tackled 40 metres out from the Owls line. Lanyon again. He'll go to the right. And they're just not getting these fast play the balls that we're seeing the Owls get. I'll come back towards the centre. And again, it's Johnny Budo who put the ball down. And it's a chance for the Owls now. 32 metres out from their own line. They go to the left. And Akawola. As we see Adderley Edward come onto the field for the Owls. This time Sene heading up towards halfway. And this time it's Tapuai who's pushed backwards. It's Tongamoa telling a couple of players to get out of his way as he gets it out to the fullback, Mafu. Oh, throws the ball backwards, but straight into the palms of the Rams. And Tuifua gladly accepts that one for his team. It's Jabuma is up over halfway. Smith this time. And he puts his shoulder to the grindstone and gets the ball inside the 40. Don't mind Tim's haircut. As they go out to Williams. And Williams is tackled 28 metres out. Lanyon into dummy half. They'll go the short side. Again to Boudol. And he's 21 out when he's finally brought to ground on last tackle. What have they got? They need points. Long pass out to Sayoun. Chasing through is Jabuma. Also there is Tuifua. And Tuifua is tackled. And it's going to be a changeover. So, Tongamoa. So we see another change. And coming on is Nathaniel Tongamoa. As Seve takes a breather. He's done a great job for his team. Been workmanlike through the centre. As we see a good strong run from Funaki. And coming back towards the short side. Ravovo is tackled 20 metres out from his own line. Manages to keep his hand on the ball. As they find Tongamoa. It's Nathaniel. And brought to ground 30 metres out from his own line. Into dummy half goes Vesicula. Dummies to his right. And then comes back through the middle. Finds Arthur. And there's nearly a strip. That'll be play on. Rams have got it. 40 metres out from the Owls line. Quick play the ball. Goes to Boudol. And he runs at the line. Runs over the top of one. Jai Brown was a speed bump. Taking a dart down the short side is Paplika. And he's only 12 metres out when finally wrapped up. They go to Boudol. Ball looked forward. Referee says play on. Johnny's had his headgear ripped off. Still got some tackles up their sleeve. There's Lanyon. A couple of passes off the ruck. They've got the ball out wide. He only had to hang on to it till he flew it and he would have scored. But it went through his hands. And the Owls, they're able to hold off the Rams, who were starting to charge. Inside 4 to play. Guildford 24, Merrylands 4. A few of the big boys starting to suck in the big ones. So, Tongamoa plays it. And they're going to try and work it out of their own end. Another try before half time. That could be deadly for the Owls. They go past Tongamoa and get it to Ravovo. And they've stripped it. No, referee said I'd called held. Tried to get the ball off the big fella, Vili Ravovo, but all he's done is win his side a penalty. So, we need the Rams to muscle up here in the last 3 minutes before half time. Arthur's come to the sideline. He's had a good stint. So, Tua Kalau's off. Ravovo is going to take the tap and finds Fotu. No, Ravovo might go himself, and he does. He's up over the 30. Oh, a dummy half. Vesicula, he's made a meal of it. No, referee doesn't like it. And Jabuma in there. The boys have come together. Well, let's hope that this game doesn't turn into push and shove in the second half. Referee explaining to the Rams. First half hour's been great, open, flowing rugby league. So, Vesicula being told to keep his head too by referee Bailey Clark. So, penalty. They're on the 30. And the ball goes out to Fotu. And he's still trying to wrestle them away. He's still going. Referee says play on. And Fotu trying to get the pass away, but they finally stop him. 15 out. Ball goes to Tongamoa. Off his shoulder. There's Tongamoa Nathaniel this time, and he's put to the ground. Vesicula goes to the left, looks to, comes back to the right. And Fotu tackled, only 3 metres out. Vesicula goes to the left, to Brown. Brown to Mafu, long cutout pass. It was meant for Sene, but he's been unable to pull it in, and it will go into touch. So the Rams withstand that attacking raid just before half time. This will be the final set of the half. Just over a minute to go. 24-4 in favour of Guildford. And I think the Rams will be just happy to get to half time as Williams, he's been involved. Rumbling up towards the 20, Lanyon. This time gets the ball out to Tafu'u. And Fred is tackled. I'll come short side. And this time Tuifua is going to be manhandled towards that sideline. They're going to head back towards the Senator Smith. And Smith trying to bump off a couple. 20 seconds to go until the break. They're going to go for a kick through the middle. And Mafu comes to the defensive line, which is a bit staggered. It's a chance for them to go onto the attack late in the half. And brought to ground is Akawola. There's half time. Referee blows it dead. And after 35 minutes, It's Guildford 24 leading Merrylands 4. They scored first, the Rams. They led 4-0 through a try to Jabooma. But then it was all Guildford. Tries to Pauline Mafu, Billy Akawola, Jai Brown, and also Seve. And then Jai Brown hasn't had a great day with the boot, 1 from 4. But we saw Ravovo have a shot from in front. So 5 tries. 1 to Mafu, 1 to Akawola, 1 to Brown, and 1 to Seve. So, what do the coaches say at half-time? Well, they've got to get something out of the Rams. They need to score first. They probably need the first 2 tries of the second half to get themselves back into this game. We'll be back for the second half in just a minute. action here at Ringrose. This is the men's silver, and we have Guildford 24 leading Merrylands 4. Longer half-time break than normal, with the presentation to the under-13s for their premiership. Wentworthville getting their medals. But all the action from this one about to get back underway, with George Sayun getting the ball deep down into Owls territory. And coming off the back fence, Tongamoa. As they come back towards the centre, and Mafu tries to roll through one tackle. But one of the Rams players has copped a knock to the mouth. He's trying to get back into the defensive line. So, referee's going to let play continue at this stage. But Hussein Yunez copped one in the mouth as they're through again. Look out. This time, getting towards the try line, still going. They get the ball out wide. What a pass! It's out to Finau, and Finau will score. Wow, the Owls, they've started the second half very well. And great ball. Finau in the right spot. Great support. And Fia Pulunikau made the break. But Finau scores in the corner. And now, who's going to have the shot? Looks like Ravovo will keep the kicking duties. Fia Pulunikau made the break. And 28-4 as Ravovo takes this one right to the edge. He's taken it back 21 metres. And it does look as though Yunez is coming from the field. He's still holding his mouth, spitting out some blood. So we might not see too much of him for the rest of the afternoon. Ravovo, the right footer. Getting a bit of advice from his supporters behind him. He's hit that all right, and he gets it. Great kick. Vili Ravovo. And after 2.5 minutes in the second half, it is Guildford 30, Merrylands 4. So back to halfway we go. The Rams, they've had plenty of practice at this afternoon. Well, they might as well just try and enjoy the last half hour, because it's hard to see them scoring 5 tries to get themselves back in the game. So George will go deep again. Try and keep the ball away from Fia Pulunikau. And he'll go down towards the sideline, but it's been fielded. And Senet is bringing this one out, gets the ball away. Tongamoa comes to the defensive line and plays it quickly. There's a cooler in a dummy half. They are already just short of halfway. For Naki, that one was. As the ball comes out wide. And here's Sene. And he's tackled. But they're only 30 metres out. They're going back towards the middle. And this time it's Tongamoa. Nathaniel gets to his feet. Yeah. All through the ruck was Johnny Boudol, and he's given away a penalty, trying to slow these play the balls down. And what are they going to do? No, they'll take the tap. You wouldn't think the Owls would want to give away this opportunity at scoring, and Edward beats 2, gets the ball away. They're playing on a whim. They get the ball out wide. It comes out to Sene, just short. So they're going to go one pass off the ruck to Tabuai. He's short. Edward, no, from dummy half. Oh, straight through them. Vezakula, he deserved that. He's had a great game. Dummy to the right. Markers fell for it. And straight over to Tavana Vezakula. And, well, might run out of ink in the pen the way they're scoring tries.
Guildford number 9, Tavana Vezakula.
So,
Guildford 34, Merrylands 4.
We've got 7 tries. No one's grabbed 2. And, well, this is a bit of an easier kick for Ravovo. So, Villy is going to set up. 13 metres in, 20 metres back. So they run another replacement. The Rams, Williams coming off. He tried hard when he was out there. And we're also going to see Sapa'i come into the game for the Rams. He's stalking the sidelines. So, Philly Ravovo. Kick one from the sideline. Big right footer. (34-4) with a chance to make it 36. Oh, Villy. He's got it on a string. So chalk up another 2 points for the Owls. It's 36-4. Guildford set to go through the season undefeated. They've had a great year. They've been the dominant side in this silver division. Big smiles from Falavanua for the Rams here on the short side. They went left last time. Looks like they're going to try going right. No, I'll go down the centre. And straight away onto the attack go the Owls. Vezakula, the try scorer. Oh, makes an error at dummy half. What's the referee going to say? Knock on. So, not all plain sailing. And Vezakula wants to get up and carry on with it. The man just on the field, Sateki Sapaia, in there as well. But with 26 minutes to go and the score at 36-4, Guildford would have to be eyeing off the half century. So, Lanyon will lock the scrum. And they come to the right-hand side. And through the middle goes Falunganua. And he's tackled. Lanyon gives it to Smith. And Smith hit by Vezakula and brought to ground 13 out. Gets to his feet. They're going to come out wide, trying to squeeze through. As they head towards the sideline is Tafu'u, and he is brought to ground. Back towards the centre. Another strong run by Falunganua. And he's earned his side a penalty. So Sapini is going to take the tap. Surely he tries for the barge over. That's what he's going to try and do. But they're all over him and force him to the ground, 5 metres out. Lanyon heads back towards the centre to Smith. Ooh, high shot on Smith. Referee lets it go. Lanyon again, this time going through the centre is Tupou. He's brought to ground a metre away. Lanyon, long ball. Another long pass. They get it out to Sapaia, and he's tackled. But another penalty. The Owls inside the 10. So Lanyon is going to pass this one off to Tuifua. Let's see if they can add to their points. And again, Jabuma. Ooh, had his legs taken out from underneath him. Vezakula's in the line, but struggling. As Budol is going to dance through. Will he get there? He will. Yes, he does. So Johnny Budol will score right next to the posts. And it's 36-8 with a kick to come in favour of the Owls, but the Rams not giving up just yet. Still 24 minutes to go in this second half.
Merrylands, number 5, Johnny Budol. Score is...
So,
36, Merrylands 8.
Lanyon will line up to have the easy kick. And we should get the margin back to 26. Wasn't a lot doing for the Rams. But Budol, who tried very hard in the first half, has been rewarded with a 4-pointer. So Giussessi. Lanyon, you want to get through this quickly and get the game back underway, and he converts. So 36 points to 10 in favour of Guildford over Merrylands. Stalking the sideline is Daniel Duaihi here. It looks like he's about to get some action this afternoon. Still plenty of games to come here at Ringrose Park on this Sunday afternoon. Lewis Shepherd along with the Open Men's Gold next. As Jimmy Tongamoa keeps the ball low. And the Rams, they get another chance to work it out. They're going to go the short side. Tuifua up to the 30. And, oh, big hit. Big hit on Sapaia. He's driven backwards. Tim Smith, he's tried hard all game. As they give the ball some air. And, oh, what a hit from Sene on Tafu'u. As they try and go the short side on last, but the ball's cannoned into one of the Owls players. Wasn't played at, but no, penalty to Merrylands. Marker not square. And, well, there's still 21 minutes to go as the ball goes out to Whalonganua. And the Owls starting to rev up now. I'll go back towards the centre through Smith. Smith bumps away from 1 and 2 and now puts the ball down. Look out. So T-Owl came in with a big shot. But referee says shoulder charge. So another penalty to Merrylands. So Lanyon will get us back underway to Smith, and again, he goes straight back to where he was before. And inside the 20, the Rams go again. Lanyon comes back towards the centre. And this time he goes out to Tupou. And Tupou's still going. So Lanyon seeing where his players are, the playmakers. Tupou slowly to his feet. And they come out one pass off the ruck. And that was Whalanganua. They're still going. Oh, big hit. And Lanyon has been rocked, pushed backwards, and they're standing over the top of him as well. Jesse Lanyon. He's tried hard all day, and again, there's a little bit of push and shove between the two teams. You wouldn't think Tim Smith would be too far away from the action. A couple of the Owls boys pointing to the scoreboard. And Lanyon's back to his feet. Touch judges in to help the referee try and get control again. But Jesse Lanyon was put flat on his back. And still, words being said between the two. Anthony Paplika in the green and black headgear having a bit to say. Referee, touch judge telling him to walk away. So, touch judges are in giving their reports to referee Bailey Clark. What's Bailey going to do? Well, we're going to see one of the Rams called out. It's the skipper. So, George makes his way over to the referee. With 20 minutes still to go, we don't want this one flaring up. And George, listening intently, walks away. You'd have to think the referee telling George to calm his players down. Tongamoa's been called out as the skipper of the Owls. Same message being given to Jimmy. And we should see this game restart. Akawala was out there having a chat as well. Penalty, a metre out for a high shot. Now, which of the Rams is going to put their hand up to take this first hit up? A couple of the big boys getting close. Whalanganua's there. And he gets it. Lanyon gives it to Smith. Smith tries to pirouette through, and he's put the ball on the ground. And again, words start. Tim not happy with himself. And the score remains 36-10 with less than 20 to play. A bit stop-start in this second half. And Fotu's back out there for the Owls. So, chance here for Guildford from the base of the scrum. And coming out of their own end is Funaki. They're going to go short side again. And this time, Senet is up to the 20. And they go back to Mafu, and he is put on his back. 25 out from his own line. A couple of passes off the ruck. They're going to go wide. And they've got numbers on this right-hand side. Still going down. They flick the ball back in. Referee, or the touch judge, in fact. Flag goes up. Tried something a bit different. Ravovo out there on the right-hand side, but was unable to stay in. So the Rams get another chance. been a good run for the Rams. They were beaten by East Hills in the first week of the finals, 18-16. They bounced back against Layla Park and then were convincing 20-point winners over East Hills last week to qualify for the grand final. There's a good strong run by Tui Fua up over the 40. As they head back through Whanganua, and he's put the ball on the ground. And again, we're seeing words said between the two teams. Jermaine Tiao was giving Sapini some advice, and I don't think Sapini liked it too much. But the score remains 36-10 halfway through this second half. What's Tongamoa got planned? He's going to go short side. And they get it out to Ravovo, and he's through. But coming across to make the tackle is Tui Fua. And going down a very skinny short side is Sevat. He'll play the ball. Long ball to Tongamoa. And on his shoulder is Edward. Edward's only 35 out when brought to ground. Do they have 50 in their sights? The ball comes out to Mafu. They swing the ball out wider to Akawola. And Villy gets the ball to the 20, but there's been ripped out. So penalty to Guildford. Tongamoa, he says, let's just calm this down and put this game to bed. With 16 minutes left, they lead by 26. And the big boy gets wound up. Tiao. Tongamoa, dummy half. And going right through the middle is Sene. And he's tackled just short of the line. Tongamoa, long cut-out pass. They've got numbers. They get it out wide to Ravovo. One of the crowd favourites for the Guildford Owls. And he's able to score in the corner. So he gets a try for himself. So 10 points for the afternoon for Ravovo. And it's Guildford 40, leading Merrylands 10.
Try to Guildford number 3, Billy Army, Ravovo. Score is Guildford 40, Merrylands 10.
So Ravovo, since taking over the kicking duties from Jai Brown, has had a great day with the boot. He's kicked 3 from 3. And this one's going to be a little bit tougher. He's gone back 25 metres. He's going to be on that far touch line. Big raging centre. And just went through the Merrylands defence out wide. So, Mavilli. It's going to be a fair kick. Taking it back a little bit further. As he lines this one up. Tim Smith's come to the sideline for Merrylands. He's tried hard. As Ravovo going to have this shot at goal. He nailed one from the left sideline. Crowd will tell us the story. As Ravovo moves in. He's got it up. He's kicked it. Wow. He's had a very powerful game, the centre. A try and 4 goals. 42-10. So we've had 8 tries to 2. No one's doubled up just yet, but we've still got 13 and a half minutes to go. Sayun will get us back underway. All their players are set up on the left-hand side of this kick. And that's where they go. Down deep. And Seve in the headgear. They'll go. They've got space straight away. And again, Ravovo was away, but the referee said forward pass. Well, that would have been a foot race, and Ravovo would have fancied his chances, but referee says no. So the Rams now. They're going to get the ball back inside the 30. And see what they can come up with. A fair bit of finger pointing going on out there. Lanyon goes into lock. And it gets the ball out to Jabuma. And that one's Charles. He's tackled. Back towards the centre. And strong run by Daniel Duahihi. Referee says no, called play the ball. And again, it's Folonganua getting inside the 10. They come back towards the centre. Daniel Dewey will head towards the line, but picked up and dragged back 4 metres. So Lanyon, a few steps to Folonganua. And he's edging towards the try line on last tackle. So Lanyon, they get the ball out wide. They've got numbers. Coming back through the centre is Jabuma. Can he get it down? He scored. So Charles Jabuma with a try for the Rams. 42 points to 14. All too little too late. And Faimanifo Seve congratulating, let's put it that way, the Rams on that try. There's a fair bit of sledging going on between these two sides. And we'll see Jessesi Lanyon with another shot at goal. So 8 tries to 3 in favour of Guildford. As Lanyon won't take too long with his kick. Pretty simple one. So, tries converted, and it's 42 points to 16. As the Owls bring the ball back, Jai Brown's back out there. We haven't seen much of him in this second half. He's had a long break on the sideline.
Merrylands try was scored by number 36, Charles Jabuma.
So Paulie Mafu. Oh, penalty. Well, in front of the kicker is Fotu.
Score is Guildford 42, Merrylands 16.
So less than 10 as the clock ticks under 10 minutes to play. 42-16. And it'll be Lanyon. Head towards the sideline with a kick. Just finding touch. And I'll start this set from the 40-metre line. And big strong run by Pesse. Back towards the centre. It's Manasi. And a penalty. So Lanyon wanted to go quickly. Referee said no. But they're 20 metres out. And we're going to see Duahi put to ground 13 metres out. And again, running through the centre is Tupou. And he's tackled only 3 metres away. Lanyon checking options both sides, but goes to the left. Oh. And that'll be a knock-on, surely. No, referee's going to let it play on. Seve look to get a hand of that one. And they've still got runners. This time it goes out to Fotu. He's just brought to ground. He's still back under his feet. The referee saying to play it. So, well, George hasn't had a great game today. Won't be one that he'll want to remember. As Jai Brown was looking to cut out Mao, but Mao put his hands up and knocked that ball down. So, Guildford a little bit untidy in the concluding stages. Still got 7 minutes left in this one. 26-point margin to Guildford. George Seyoon trying to call a play to this short side, to the side closest to the camera. But Lanyon goes the other way. Tuifua runs into the defence and will get up and play the ball just shy of the 40. They get the ball away. Some second phase as the ball goes out to Manassi. He's up over the 40. And they get it out to Fu'u, who's still going, and now pushing backwards. He's been dumped back inside the 40. Good strong tackle by Finau. And again, some words being said. Calling for a penalty. Referee says yes. With the shoulder. Now, the referee going to speak to the two captains here. We've got 6 minutes to go. The Rams have had a tough game. Touch judge has been called in to make a report. Bailey Clark had a quick word to George Seyoon for the Rams, and now they're going to call over Jermaine Tiao. Referee Bailey Clark telling Jermaine to go away. So, now Jermaine will be called over with his captain. Referee telling the Merrylands Rams to get back. So what's going to happen with Jermaine here? Don't think he liked the news he got. 10 in the bin. And Jermaine giving the crowd a quick point to the scoreboard. They lead 42-16, but they'll finish the game with 12. So, penalty for the shoulder. And again, it's the Rams with the ball inside Owls territory. 35 metres out. Lanyon. Pesci was warming up, and here he goes again. And he's rumbling up towards the 20. And again, there's words being said between a few of these players. As the ball this time goes out to Manassi. Manassi still going. Lanyon heads back towards the centre, and Williams, he scored! Wow! Awadi Williams gets them another 4 points, and it's now 42 points to 20. Oh, a little bit of a flare up Oh, the referee, he's going to have to sit some more players down here. And still they can't get the two sides to separate. Paulie Mafu's in there trying to play peacemaker. Referee will blow the pee out of the whistle in a minute.
Merrylands score for number 8, Orlando Manasseh. Score is
Josh Tupou is still amongst the Owls. They've been able to get him away. As we can see the Open men's gold teams warming up out the back. So, what's the referee going to do here? Touch judges have been called in, so too the in-goal assistants. But with 4 minutes to go, will they sit another two down? There's a couple going to be called out. Now George is being asked to go over to the referee, and Daniel is also being called back. Now he was involved in the scuffle. Dawahi. So what does the referee do here? Bailey Clark. Nope, no one's going to be sat down. There's a fair bit of theatre going on in this game with players giving it to people in the crowd. But it's 42-20. And now Tongamoa again being spoken to by the referee. Time back on. Giuseppe will line up for another shot from right in front. So it's now 4 tries for Merrylands. And now 42 points to 22.
Number 39, Joseph Lanyon. Score is Guildford 42, Merrylands 22.
Now it was 42-10. Referee blows time off with 3 minutes 42 left in this match. Crowd getting bigger as every minute ticks by. Still some great action to come here in our live stream. I'm going to hand the baton across to Lewis Shepherd after this one, as Guildford goes short and Jabuma is tackled, 25 out. So they're going to go to the short side to Tui Fua. And, well, he's had the ball stripped away from him. But Ravovo has been caught for the knock-on. So the Rams will get another set of 6. 3 minutes to play. And he's in there trying to quieten things down, Jimmy Tongamoa. You've got to give him credit for that. So from the base of the scrum, the ball goes out to Pesse. And he's running up towards the 40 before he's met and tackled. Slow play the ball. They're going to come to the short side. And this time Manassi up over halfway. Lanyon comes to the short side. And this time Pesse again is hit. High shot. And another penalty for the Rams. So if they score again, they've cut the margin right back as Williams, the try scorer, pushes up to the 30. They go forward and they get to the 20. Quick play the ball coming. Although Finau's trying to stop that.
No spectators may enter the field at the conclusion of the game.
As another strong run by Tupou. Tupou still trying to wrestle his way towards the try line. Lanyon comes back through the middle. Gets it to Pesci. He's tackled 2 metres away. Long cutout ball. They get it out very wide to Jabuma. Jabuma runs back towards the middle, but he's brought the ground 3 metres out. Last tackle. What have they got up their sleeve? They get the ball out. Jabuma puts the ball on the toe, and he'll score in the corner. Anthony Paplika, another try. And he'll have a bit to say. So we've got another 4 or 5 players in. Referee telling them to go away. And another try to the Rams with Anthony Paplika scoring. So the Owls put the cue in the rack a fair way from home. And the clock is going to run out. So the last action in this grand final will be a shot at goal by Giussessi. But Guildford, they're going to run out winners in the men's silver. No, they're going to give the shot. Actually, it's not going to be Giussessi who has the shot. They're going to give it to Manassi. Big Orlando. He's a right footer. No. No. So, it's 42 points to 26. 8 tries to 5. Guildford run out winners in the men's silver open. And having a look at the try scorers for Guildford, Mafu scored, Benaki, Ravoto, Akawola, Brown, Bezakula, Seve and Finau. Jai Brown kicked 1 from 4.